How's it going? I'm Jared Gillis. Welcome to another All About RVs. Today, we're looking at a new piece of gear. This is the FlapJack. It's an RV stabilizer block. So it sets up like this, but stores really compact like this. So definitely different than a lot of things that are out there, but let's take a look at it. Why would you choose a block like this, and why would you not choose a block like this? So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. So to start off, this is not sponsored by WaySafe. I got this from eTrailer. I just thought this was very unique and definitely worth a look. So this is a stabilizer block. So the idea here is when you're putting your stabilizers down, you have a block underneath it, you have less travel on your stabilizers coming down. That's gonna allow your RV to be more stable when it's set up, less moving around and rocking on the inside. There's other things we can do to even stabilize that even farther, but you can use a block when the ground is uneven so that your stabilizer can have a solid base. But a lot of times that's why people are using something like this. You could also use this on the front of a travel trailer for your front jack when it's coming down, but typically these are probably going to be used on the stabilizers on an RV. We do travel with blocks, but let's get into setting this guy up because it's kind of cool. Everything nests together, but you have the two ends and you can pull those out. And then the center of the block unfolds, and then you take the ends and they magnetize on. You can hear that magnet when it hits. It's a pretty strong magnet. And there you have your block. They also have on here that you shouldn't set this up with a greater than 5 degree slope. So if it's greater than 5 degrees, you shouldn't use this block. But usually 5 degrees to flat is typically what you're gonna find out there. But let's compare this to other systems. You can go the DIY route and use lumber. You can get other blocks that nest together. You can get the stackable blocks that stack together. Or you can use nothing. The problem with using nothing is, for us, we've run into situations where we need something because our stabilizer is out of stroke. It doesn't have enough travel to contact the ground. So then you have to put something underneath it. So having something is better than having nothing, especially in those situations. One problem that I did have with this is because our back stabilizers do sit fairly low, this block, I can't always get underneath that stabilizer because it's a fixed height. There's no variable height to this. There's not a stackable solution to give you multiple heights. It is one fixed solution. It's always going to be 8 inches tall. And for reference for size, you can see our landing gear is a 9-inch pad that goes on here. These weigh 5 pounds, 1.4 ounces. And when compact, they go down to 2 inches flat. You can put them in a case. If you buy them in pairs, they come in a case and you can store them together. And for price, they come in at $65. I mentioned this came from eTrailer. They are a sponsor of this channel because they have such a good variety of things for RVers. Great customer service, great variety of products. I've used eTrailer for a very long time. So if you wanted to compare this to other blocks that are out there, I think this is very comparable to the Anderson block. I think people that liked the Anderson block would definitely like this because this is more storable, more compact, easier to be able to keep inside the RV. But the Anderson blocks come in at $58.91, just under 60 bucks. These FlapJacks definitely have the advantage over those for being able to store in a much more compact way. In that same line, you also have the Stromberg Carlson coming in at $42.97. Very similar idea as well. Then you also have the stackable blocks. The fastened blocks come in at $58.99. And that's what we travel with. I like them because you can change them in increments. They're definitely not going to store as small as this, but it's something that we keep in the bed of the truck when we're going down the road. And then when we get out, we immediately put it on the ground for the RV. And we have 2 stacks. So we have 5 in the front, 5 in the back, and duplicated on each side. This has always worked really well for us because you can change what you need depending on what the terrain is. If it's really short in the front and tall in the back, we can leave 1 in the front and we can put 9 in the back if we needed to make up more distance in the back. So it allows more flexibility and variation depending on where you're at. Another really popular option, I know it's not necessarily a block per se that's going to give you elevation, but snap pads are extremely popular just because they're so simple. You put them on and you never have to think about them again. It's not something you have to set up, not something you have to put underneath the stabilizers. They're just always there and always going to work. So for a set of 4 of those on eTrailer, it's 129 bucks. So $32.25 a piece. Their strategy is to make the foot area larger on the ground so you're not going to sink into the ground, give you a little bit more grip. And once installed, it makes setup even faster. That's where something like that comes in really handy. You never have to think about it again, but these definitely give you more of a height so that way there's less shake inside of the RV. which you're not really going to get from snap pads. That leg is still going to have to come all the way down to the ground. Compared to here, you gain 8 inches of stability there. It really comes down to finding out what's out there and finding what fits you and what you like. So links are going to be down in the description to all of them because each of them have a different pro and con to what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to get out of it. If you want a variable system, blocks are going to be the way to go. If you want the smallest, most compact for the biggest rise that you can get out of a block, then this is definitely a winner. It's a great product. I love the way that it magnetizes together. You can see that it's not flimsy and floppy, even though it's multiple pieces that come together. But the way that it magnetizes, it's not something that once you get it together, you're kind of fighting to get under there. It's a well thought out product. So I hope you like this little review. I don't know why it seems like there's so much new RV gear coming out this year, but it's fun to see the different things that are available to us and what they offer. So anyways, I hope this helps you out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and that it helped you make an informed decision if you're looking for blocks or need to replace yours. So anyways, as always, if we don't see you on the road, hopefully we will. See you next video. Take care.